Hi, this is Rick Merritt from EETimes at CES. We're here with Chane Robison, the Chief Strategy and Technology Officer of Hewlett-Packard on the CES show floor. Thanks for making some time, Chane. I wonder, in this rush of CES, with all the consumer stuff that we're seeing out from the big companies like Panasonic and Sony and Toshiba, what's the opportunity for a computer company in this consumer world?
Well, I think the real opportunity is to process all of that content. So whether it's video or audio or still photography, it's a rich computing target for us. And there's a lot we can do to add and enhance the content, make it easier to consume, deliver it to people in new and different ways, and just generally make the content easier to get to.
Just getting access to that content is still an issue, as we found out from Brian Roberts' keynote at Comcast today. Was saying still working. He says he's committed, but still working on getting two-way cable connections into a Windows Media Center. So not having that cable content coming into your Media Center TV, I suppose that's a big impediment right now for making that a mainstream product for you.
Well, you know, it's interesting because a few years ago, a big impediment was we didn't have broadband interconnect everywhere. We didn't have DSL. We didn't have, high-speed digital cable. Today we have that. There's always going to be that next, we've got to get the next little technology thing worked out. Well, we'll get there. Today, you can have broadband interconnect pretty much pervasive. You can assume it's everywhere, whether it's wired or wireless. Getting the two-way stuff working, short-term issue, we'll get it fixed.
Are there technologies that you feel you need to own to really make a breakout opportunity in this consumer area? For instance, Sharp owns LCD technology, or Sony, Philips own optical media technology. Is there something HP really needs to command ownership of the IP and technology for to establish yourself in digital media?
We're really a systems company, and as a systems company, what we want to own is that experience. So we're going to bring together component technologies from our partners, the suppliers you just mentioned, Microsoft, Intel, AMD, people who build the pieces that we then put together in a system and wrap in user interfaces and integrate in ways that provide them with the experiences that they care about. So our goal is to be able to connect users to the services that they care about on whichever device they happen to be using. So if they're using a TouchSmart Media Center or a handheld iPad, they're going to be able to access the services that they care about and get to the content that they want to get to.
So could you give us an example of some of the things that you focus your engineering and design work on here to provide those kind of value-added interfaces or services?
Well, the best example we can see right here close is this TouchSmart TV, that's PC, and actually it's a TV as well. It's been out for a while, but it's a combination of a high-definition television, very high-performance PC, access to the internet, access to your photos, access to your videos, access to your music. It'll print out photos for you if you like, and all through a very easy-to-use, intuitive touch interface that you can walk up to.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for taking some time with us, Chane. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you.
Can the world's biggest PC company get into the living room in a big way with its TV opportunity? We'll have to wait to see. Certainly there's some content issues still being worked out. Getting two-way digital cable into the MediaSmart TV, which HP and Microsoft have co-designed, is still a work in progress. Cable people say they're working on it, but it's not clear if it's even going to get done. But they say that it will. We'll find out. This is Rick Merritt from the HP booth at CES.
Ways to manipulate the content and make it easier to print. So you can see here, you can crop it, rotate it, move it around.
And presumably this is a list of features that you'll be adding to in the future.
Care about as a service is available to you all the time.
Gotcha. So it works as your den PC or your second.
You're just starting with this. I mean, think about bigger heads up.
This one has been tuned, but yeah, exactly. Bringing it to mass market.